We did set the 7 o'clock time, but that assumes that you are here, in your place, tuned up, warmed up, whatever your instrument, voice, whatever requires, so that at 7 o'clock we can start. So thank you. You should, going forward, please plan to provide your own music. Because there's a lot of different formats and I'm not sure what everybody wants, and also it's just easier for one person not have to keep up with it, and everybody can do their own thing. It is wonderful to be back together. And we playing together, so we made it. We made it. Let's start with prayer, and then we'll jump in and I'll tell you some goals for tonight, our goals for Thursday, and then going into Sunday. So let's start. Thank you, Lord, for joining here with us tonight as we finally are able to have more than 2 or 3 together in your name, in person. We appreciate your guiding and protecting hands on us, your help and your safety, and your helping us. Thank you for the opportunity to come back together and worship you. God, help us tonight to remember what is important and to get what we need done, and to worship you in the process, and also be ready to lead this congregation as you would have us to lead it. In Jesus' name we pray. My Steve set up some ignore him. He is working on trying out stuff, so he's going to be playing the StreamYard, he's going to be playing the cameras, he may, you may playing Facebook Live, I don't know, so just ignore him. Nick is here to help us with pitch. I'm not one of those preachers that have to have a word in Joyce and Tina are here to practice their projection skills. So that's cool. Nick is here to get to get audio and mics and wires and monitors and all that. That is my main goal for tonight. Not to practice a lot of music, even though you will practice some music, but to get our sound set up. We have moved things around. You can tell the piano, you see, has a nice, instead of pink curtain, we have belts, and underneath there is sound insulation, so hopefully it won't reverberate the whole thing anymore. Also, you can see the same black belt there, and it's just heavy, and it also is covering our sound insulation. A little acoustic science piece. If you think about a guitar or a violin or anything that's like a hollow instrument, even your woodwinds, drums, whatever, they're a hollow thing that reverberates, okay? So you think about this wall, the way we had it, it was a hollow thing that was reverberating, and it was almost like creating its own thing, its own sound. Also, we are on top of a hollow thing that does reverberate. The carpet and padding should help that, but we can work with that if we need to. Also, we have something else that's hard with acoustics is hard edges and angles, right angles. So you see we have several right angles here we may have to do a bit. But I think we're in a better spot as far as not having enough sound on the platform. Nick has, remind me that this is covering the organ and I, correct? The organ piano, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the drum. So we will be listening to that. This one, I think I've heard it to turn it on. It should face Vince and kind of Erica.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, feel free. In fact, if you want me to add to it, you can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
You won't.
So you see that section here.
Well, you said you wanted to play with. Oh, yeah, you can do as many as you want. We can do anything we want. All we're doing is
that
playing.
is kind of shooting at the rest of you. All of us right now, I believe, have the same mix, is that correct? So you may not hear yourself.
It just dawned on me that we could play with it. Yeah, perfect.
I am sorry for that, but you may not hear yourself coming off the monitor. There are a few people who will, but the rest of you, I'm assuming your instrument read there anyway, so you don't need to hear yourself like that. If you need anything, especially these first few songs where you can't hear enough to keep you on beat, then send a flare, raise your hand, holler, whatever, and we will see what we can do. Again, the major point of tonight is the audio set, so that going forward, we don't have a lot of, can't hear yourself, I can't hear the drums, I can't hear the beat, I can't hear whatever I hear. All right. The only other thing I think I said, but I don't know if you would have caught it in the email and stuff, is that instead of now the organ being the main instrument and giving you the intros, the piano is now the main instrument and giving you the intros. So that's not a huge change as far as you guys go, but it is just a difference of what you're listening to. The intros are tentatively set now, meaning I've got here and kind of picked out what the intros should be. I'm assuming as we practice, things might change, but to find out what the intro is going to be, go into Planning Center and go to the lyrics sheet, and it'll say intro at the top and some words in parentheses. So that means that the words, the music would go with those words is what will be played in. So let's just jump in and play some music here. You can, if you're using the app on my museum, go to the session for tonight. I do recommend if you have
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2.
We are deleting measure 32 to the end. So if you have sheet music. Yes, we're scrapping the ending and the coda basically. Okay? This one's actually quite simple and it's just chorus, verse, chorus. So Caleb is going to be the director of this song. And I will give the intro. Anybody have any questions before we start? That's fine. That's why we're practicing. What? You have a question? Yes. Could everybody hear me? It's echoing, but yes. Okay, let me say something else about acoustics. Yes, Joyce? I'm sorry, are we projecting the lyrics for the intro? No. No, that's just the people here so they'll know how to mark their music. I do expect, please, and I have pencils if anybody needs them somewhere. Please mark up your music. It is your music. It doesn't need to be kept clean and tidy.
maybe big arrows on it, brown sunglasses, whatever you need to do. Yes. On this song? Oh, on any song. Generally, let's try what we had done before, which is right before the end of the intro, or as the congregation comes in. Okay? Yeah, so let the intro go through, and that's for all of you generally. Mainly to get the tempo set. The other thing acoustically that will change between now and our practice Thursday, fingers crossed, is that we will be getting chairs in here. So it will eat up a lot of the echo. We will not be so echoey on Sunday morning. But tonight we are very echoey.
That's our prayer.
That's our prayer. So the
Because-
fingers
because
crossed.
One of the challenges is this carpet is not as, doesn't have as much pile as the one before. So the dynamics of that will be interesting to see how that affects it.
It will absorb it though. I think the chairs themselves are thicker than the pad. Yes, human body will absorb sound too, so it will be less echo, guaranteed. All right, Thursday we will probably have people, more distractions too, but we'll just have to deal with it. We want chairs. So. All right, any other questions, Nick? All right. Yes, I'll say anything.
It's got a lot of different functions. So I personally bought this. But I don't play with it to see. You can do it with power. So it's got these microphones that are omnidirectional. And then you can control the gain here. So you've got controls here and then you've got controls there. I don't know that we're going to really know anything tonight. I'll take you back in the back and show you because it's so echoey in here that we can't really tell anything until we're dealing.
Yeah.
But I am going to play with like the difference in sound. I'm going to keep switching back and forth between this
Okay.
and that. So let me show you that just for fun. Okay. So now the sound.
You got me the first thing now.
Okay. So back.
If you want to trade, yeah, no, it does block. It should not yourself. Yeah, so you might want to trade with somebody who doesn't need one that's high. We do have one of the music students does block at all. You're good for tonight? Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit,
Yes. Yes, that will be on. Yeah. Joyce and Tina, are you guys doing projection? Yeah. Okay. Is there any way you can turn the confidence line on? For the people that don't have music? Is it? Okay. I know this is a slow song. It's supposed to be worshipful. We don't want it to drag. Is it dragging? For me to sing, yes.
It doesn't matter for me, it's as far as the singing. Holy Spirit, rain down.
Okay, let's try it a little faster. I had it at 70, which is what they had. Let's go a little faster. Huh? 80? That's what I'm gonna try. Okay, otherwise, any problems? Could you hear well enough to say anything? You can hear, okay, excellent. Yes, so going from the verse to the chorus of the if he gives you that signal. Yes, you need to look at either the person standing here or across for the words. It won't be the person with the piano because he's playing and holding up the hands. Not impossible, but you lose half your time. All right, let's try to get a little faster.
All right. No. What I want you to do. I'm well, Mom. How are you?
Yeah. I like this better.
You like it better?
Yeah. Your voice is better, yes.
The signals are behind Vincent's head.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Vincent, Arlene, looking good? Okay, and Vincent, Caleb, is that better?
You are holding it high.
Okay,
That's not as high as you were holding it. You were doing a right angle
Yep.
more than you were.
okay. Long? Yeah. Okay. Okay, your right out.
What I want you to do
That
is,
was a preview.
huh?
That was a preview.
Yeah. What I want you to do is go in there and listen to what the sound is, because the sound should all be coming from my phone now.
So if you guys want to
And go listen and see what it sounds like.
anything with your chair, you have probably 3 to 5 minutes. Can you come, yes, we're done with that talk for the moment. Can you come help her get plugged into GarageBand, whatever that means?
Plug it in.
Just plug it in, okay.
Which one is she in?
First one.
Move to the second.
Move to the second.
Okay.
Do you need headphones?
Do I need headphones? I don't know what goes in the garage.
No. Why would she need headphones? That's why you got monitors.
I literally know nothing except that it's GarageBand. So
Nope. You're here.
I am. I'm moving my chair.
Okay.
Oh, Sister Debbie. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. None of my work.
Yeah, we're getting fuzz here too. It's coming through here too, Nick.
Cassandra, before you do anything, set your volume at half.
At half. At.
Plug in.
She was already plugged in.
All right, we'll make sure it's at half.
It is. Yeah, it sounds like running water.
Yes. Hang on, I'm coming.
Not that there is running water, it just sounds like it. Would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure,
Just hold this for a minute.
sure. Am I supposed to focus on something?
First of all, it's impractical to try and get
How are you? I'm Brenda. Teresa's mom.
That's fine. Just wanted to make sure.
Mom,
Did I hold it? Was
you were
you want
holding
me
it
to
fine.
hold this?
Nope, you were holding it fine. That's all. I just wanted to go back and hear sound. So, Scott, give me a comment. I know you were on earlier, so you heard when we were pulling from a view that looked like it's basically static and looking at the stage and that sound versus now what's coming is from the phone. It seems to us that it's a lot clearer coming from the phone. Is that what you all are hearing as well? You give me that in your comments. And again, we all know that it's echoey some because, again, it's an empty room. All right, Sister Betty, thank you. Yes, that's what we're thinking too. Apple does a good job. That's the deal. It's hard to replicate what they put into their devices. Yeah, did you see they commented, Sister Betty and Scott both said that that the sound is clearer. And of course it'll clear up even more when we've got chairs and people in it.
It definitely sounds better than that.
Yeah, the iPhone's built to take videos. They want you just going around in one-stop shop, not hooking anything else back up. And we don't have any wind, so there isn't anything going on with regard to that. So I think the challenge will simply be, of course, when you're mobile, I think you literally stay mobile. In other words, you're aware of the camera person. You just keep it squared up, etc. And then obviously your arm's going to get tired, etc. So that isn't sustainable. And so then we got to figure out just how it can easily snap into a static spot. And there are holders and things that can do that. I just need to investigate a little bit. But
So if I click, I could just totally.
yeah, you click on that.
Let's take a look.
You click on that.
Okay.
Remove. Now turn your phone on.
That's what, oh, is it locked? Let me see. There we go.
Oh, you have it locked. There you go.
There we go.
We have a bridge which we're calling verse 3.
Yeah, see now I'm out. I'm looking at your review, but I'm out
Okay.
because you took me out.
I kicked you out.
Note that I'm deleted
Oh, okay, Scott said, how is the sound behind the wall when orchestra is?
As far as I know, they haven't started complaining, Scott, about that. So, again, that's why I went back there, Scott. If you were watching, I showed you the back wall there. There's insulation behind that black felt, and then of course the black felt. So that is one of the dynamics we've been worried about, is how to handle that. Now, one of the things that we got to do is basically turn our volumes off, or we hear. See, I was talking, and it was coming through to me. Oh, that's how you get to it. Yes. There's the different views. So I can go that to screen. And see, I just added my camera. Remove from stream. So I can take the static one, mute it, and add to stream. And that was two different views, but notice this one is muted. So the source of the sound is this. I could add myself in as well, but I would need to mute it.
Which in this case is the music.
And then
I'd like to turn on my laptop over there.
add the stream.
But it's showing, it's pointing the other way. I have to flip the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It can't. Oh.
Thank you.
see.
So, yeah, we're doing one.
So
here,
I'm
which is
moving.
fine, but when
You're
you go
holding steady, that's you. Then that's static. Then that's giving a weird angle.
I like that. And that's another way to show the lyrics on the slides.
Yep.
in the end of
Harder to see, of course, but I like it.
And see, you could set up cameras all, you could set up phones anywhere you wanted and move it in and out and so forth.
I love you, Lord. So it doesn't.
That's pretty cool.
So you'd get this way, you'd have 3 different views. You got all kinds of different vantage points. Now it gets a little busy eventually.
Sorry.
Scott likes the multiple views.
I like it too.
Y'all join me on the end of this time. We'll just pretend it's the end of the verse.
Sorry, guys, I don't have steady hands.
Moments that I wake up, till I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love you, Lord.
It sounds like Hillsong, like those big stadiums.
Is it too much?
No, it's
Okay.
because of the echo. I'm talking about the echo.
Mute. Okay. All right, I'm unmuted. So, how does it sound to you guys up here?
I'm hearing piano, organ, and microphone. Yeah, it sounds kind of empty to me.
Well, actually, that's good news because it is empty. So if that's all you're hearing, so it's just that it's empty, it's not distorted.
No, just there's not enough.
I think that has to do with the room.
Okay.
Are you hearing echoes?
No.
Okay.
Over here, it's like you said, it sounds like a gymnasium.
Yeah.
Auditorium.
No, and that.
Over there, all I hear is clarinet, which is a beautiful sound. So thanks, but all I hear is clarinet and my occasional drumming and occasionally like a softer voice.
Well, that's got to do with our empty room.
What I'm hearing is I'm in the perfect spot because it sounds fine to me.
Yeah, well, it's an empty room, so there's part of that is. You have a problem with the organ?
Not now. It wasn't, when we put the pedals in, we didn't make it right, and so whatever was sticking.
Got it. That makes sense.
Any questions on that side? I don't know. Ready? You want me to do it? Please say it again. I'm gonna play it again to Sanders and Taylor on the beat. So if you want to go and do that song, or you can take it here. Okay, let me
Can you hear me now, Scott? I think the reason you lost sound was we had muted one of the streams. Yeah, that's what we're playing with different cameras and streams, and what happens is the ones that we're only choosing one to be a sound source. And so when we switched camera, Joyce's arm was getting tired. We didn't unmute the microphone. Sorry about that.
Is that okay to me? Okay. Let's move on to Sovereign Over Us. Okay, and this one, it's almost like a hymn because we have 4 verses and 4. Okay.
Yeah, so Joyce, if the person who's in control mutes the other source, they can unmute it. So I didn't mute my laptop at the laptop. I muted it on here. So I'm able to click and unmute, and now it's coming through. Click and mute, and now it's muted. Now I'm going to go over there and mute it on the laptop and see if I lose that functionality. That way we'll test it out and see if that's how it works.
So while we're still projecting and we're live?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I was asking Tina and
Yeah.
it looked like we would mess that up.
No.
Okay.
No, then you synchronize it. The ones they're playing? I assume it's under file, if I remember correctly. That's it.
Okay.
But if you click on file, import presentation, and then it's for planning center.
But that's bringing it into the client.
Yeah.
But what if I want to download these slides to put them into streaming?
Oh, then what you have to do is, I don't know if you can do that. Copy as an image and save as image. Yeah, so you can do that.
Okay.
And then you would share those images.
So see if I can do that. Maybe we can put up the.
Yep. Brother Scott says hello. Scott Lucas. He said, hi, Joyce's mom. Usually sits in like the second pew up here in front, that little blonde-headed boy. Has had trouble with his legs. Afraid a lot. He's had bad legs. He had a crush injury when he was younger. You'll remember him when he gets. All right. Yes, Sister Betty, the lights can change color. I don't know that we'll do it that way in service, but yes, it can. Nope, I do not, Mom. That is correct. So what happens is if what you need when you grow this, when you grow this, you need a director. You need somebody who's sitting at a laptop or a big screen that's controlling, so that everybody, if somebody hops on with their phone or that, they don't control the volume or any of that. The other person does, because as soon as I muted on the computer, I couldn't control it here. But if I left it alone, I could mute it on here. So there needs to be a director or a name that probably isn't even on, but can see everything.
Right.
And see, like this, because you got a bigger view. And see, you could go and you unmute, put in, take out, all those kinds of things. You got to grow the team. But I think you got options. And you can grow young people that are willing, that think it's cool to do it. Don't have them on every service, but give them a service once every couple of months or something, and let them video, and then just pull in their video, their vantage point. Teach them how to square things up. Because we're in a whole different place than before COVID. Screens are, I know I'm live. I know very well I'm live. Hello, Marie. Yeah, the words on the board are not meant to be seen. That's what we're playing with. You saw Joyce put up other slides. Yeah, there's.
So, I'm trying, it's just putting up one at a time.
Yeah, you have to prep for it.
Yeah.
You got to be prepped for it. But once you're prepped for it,
And at least I see it. It can definitely.
yeah, you got to work out what's the best workflow.
Right.
Well, we'll get an extra bang. That's all. Sure. Say hi. There's about 7 people watching.
Who?
Oh, hi.
Oh, different ones.
Hello, guys. If anybody knows
Anyone
me.
commented yet?
Marie, yes, these are the final touches. We're waiting on our chairs to come in. They're being delivered Thursday. And you can see a couple things need to be hung on the wall. Tina wants to say hi to the camera. Everybody loves a camera. You remember a few of these, right, Marie? You helped us win a couple of them, actually. Scott says to tell everybody hello. You sound great. You look good. I think it might be the COVID talking, but we'll take it.
Can you help me out on the organ a little bit more and indulge the bass? I know any other case I wouldn't be seeing during this because as it is, just read through the organ.
All right, everybody. I'm going to leave the static camera up, but I'm going to take a break on my arm. So y'all can stay. They're taking a break with the orchestra just for a minute, and then they'll be back. So feel free to, We can stay live, yeah. I'm just giving my arm a break. I'm just telling them. So there's going to be no sound, guys, for a little bit, okay? Because you're gonna have a static camera, but no sound. All right, just letting y'all know that.
Yeah, Scott, they really do. I really like the new sconces. They are. I'll even turn my camera back on. You can't. They really fuzz out. You can't see them because of the light, the way the camera picks them up. But they're actually kind of a dark brown, and they're 3 different squares, so they're kind of modern. And so they're modern, but they also pick up on the brown of our wood. And so it's actually kind of a nice in between spot. You know, glass doors with the black trim around them. The walls are such that they can go either brownish or grayish, and that's where the carpet comes in, because the carpet has actually got some grayish in it as well. So, yeah, and the stage, that was, I forget who was, I know Lilo's involved. I think Desi and Rachel might have been in trying to make up their mind which one they put on the platform and which they put in the, and they did the right thing in putting this on the platform. It really pops. It's busy enough that it looks really cool. Oh, Joyce was muting me. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, I was saying whoever made the decision about the platform carpet did a really good job, because it really pops, and the floor kind of coordinates, but it's more stayed or more consistent, and then the platform pops. But if the whole floor had been this, I think it would have been too busy. But since the way the stage is, I think it looks really nice. It really looks good. So, and it actually worked out pretty well, Scott, as far as the wall. You know, it was obviously built on top of the other carpet. If you look, you can see a little bit, you know, where there's a little more gap than, you know, because this carpet's not as thick. But honestly, it pushed down underneath. And unless you're getting up in here and messing with it, you can't really tell it. You know, you back this far away and you're not really seeing it as much. So, the wall turned out really well.
Who's watching?
Oh, I don't know. There's about 9 people on.
Hi, 9 people.
Sister Julie just got on.
Hi, Sister Julie. Hope you're feeling well.
Julie, it'll be easy to vacuum. You can vacuum. These are really tight to the floor. So it won't be any, you don't have to go with a pattern. In fact, they're offset. If you look, you see how they're actually offset, and that's intentional. So I don't think there'll be any problem vacuuming. I've vacuumed the whole place. Well, almost twice. And we bought a vacuum cleaner that they recommended. It better be the right vacuum cleaner. It cost a mint. But it is supposed to do the job of really handling it well. It has 2 settings, and generally we just have to use the setting number 2 level. But it's very, very strong commercial suction, and then a strong beater brush, and it'll also notify us when there's a problem with the beater brush, whether that means we bumped on something or it means that something's, you know, occluded it, like our beautiful sister's hair. You know how that goes. All right, they're about to start back in on orchestra. See, Joyce, this is another layout that would work if you wanted the video bigger, but the picture. So that's just that one there, as opposed to that one.
Well, how did I mess around and mute you? I didn't know I did that.
It's all right.
So
I'm
I
not
was
muting
playing
it.
with the layouts, and I guess
Yeah, you might have accidentally muted me.
find out the little buttons I'm clicking.
Yeah. It was, Scott. But I told Lil, I said, if we're going to drop the amount of money that we dropped on this carpet, the carpet is our third most expensive line item in all of this. Our most expensive is a parking lot. You all know what that was, nearly $94,000. Second one is the roof at about 85, 86. And then the carpet comes in at almost 30. Most folks don't realize, but when Mom and Dad built this building, when we first built this building, the carpet they put in was top notch. So insurance paid for that equivalent carpet, but of course it's been 25 years, and in 25 years, carpet has increased and technology's increased. So we had to upcharge that. That's part of what we took out of our pocket to put in also the top-notch carpet. This is the best that we could find and the best that commercial level. And that's why we went with carpet squares also, because we have, I think it's about 3 boxes of it in storage that if a square gets messed up or that, we can have it removed and a new one put in. Yes, Scott, that's what we're playing with. We're playing with different options. Our main challenge in all of what we can do is actually not our technology. Our technology is going to let us do a lot of things. It's personnel to be able to do it. So we could have 4 or 5 cameras going in this, with different vantage points, but you got to have people doing it. So you got to find a balance, because I can tell you my arm doesn't like me right now doing this. So we're going to have to play with ways to hold a phone or that kind of thing. But that's what we're doing, folks. So stay on and watch as long as you want to. But we're just kind of testing things out. It's reverb because he's making y'all sound good when you're singing. You remember how you used to play the violin and what was it, Knesset, or who was it? Yeah, he used to make you sound like you were in a concert hall.
That's fine.
Well, Nick's doing that for you. Erica sounded like she was a part of Hillsong. You're not, but you sounded like it. That's exactly right.
Okay, what I was going to say, on this Sunday, we're going to do the same commercial, and then the next song in the schedule is out when they sent it to me, we bring sacrifice and praise. We're going to switch the 2 songs together. It's for the offering. So we don't have that many fingers because Egypt has like 4 verses. So
That's correct, Scott. We're aware of that. That's what we're wrangling for. That's why Joyce was playing with it.
the next song, he'll give you a thumbs up.
Good, Julie. I'm glad you like the lights. I actually put them up there too. They don't affect the platform as much as I want, but there is some color there. And obviously the one in the back is more. There's other things we can do with lighting, but just it requires money. And ladies and gentlemen, I've run us as close as I can to the edge on that. So we're going to have to be patient. Either that, or some of you, if you've hit the jackpot during COVID, then you can give a big offering and maybe we can do something else. But short of that, we got to be patient. All right, we're about to get some music. Get your marching shoes on, everybody. Tina's feeling left out. I have to give her some love. Scott said hello. Scott.
We're starting with the Holy Spirit right now. The way around to put it is to have opening it's just a label.
So this microphone is picking up. Just watch. That ring you were hearing was coming from that. Yeah. You need to be here in place by 11 because the pastoral team will lead you in prayer and then you'll start your sound check along with all the rest of the staff.
I'm clicking this, but it's not.
Because she doesn't have it. She doesn't have it on air. She has to have it on air. Because this is not controlling from the web. This is actually controlling that computer. It creates a link to that. So that's your master.
Okay.
And then once it's up, then you can control.
I can do it.
Correct. It's not cloud control.
So
Cloud
same thing
sync.
with that then too. With my computer over there, I have to be up there for full control.
Correct.
Okay.
That's correct. In fact, I don't even think you can do anything on your computer. It's meant to be. Computer is not. You can't even do what you can do on this on your computer.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right because in Proclaim, it's
Yeah.
not the same screen as when
Correct.
I'm on air up there.
Correct. But the mobile devices are designed to allow you
To do that.
to do it. Yes.
What she's on. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So if you were in a pinch and you had, okay, what you do is you'd set that up, put it on air, and then basically run it from a mobile device, either your iPad if you want more landscape or your phone. And remember on your phone, part of how you can see more too is to do that. That's another view, as opposed to just it running across the bottom and you scrolling. You could also do this, and then you can scroll up and down.
Thank you.
All right, 30 seconds. The intro on this is 30 seconds.
All right, folks. I got other things to do, so I'm going to bid you farewell. Joyce may be back on later, but if not, I hope everybody has a good night. Talk to you later.